The school was buzzing with excitement. The annual talent show was coming up and rumors were swirling about who would participate. For 14-year-old Daniel, it was an event he'd been planning for months, but he was keeping his plans a secret. All through middle school, Daniel had been the target of relentless bullying. It wasn't because he was weak or couldn't stand up for himself. In fact, he was a skilled martial artist. But there was something else the bullies didn't know, something that set him apart, his passion for dancing. It wasn't that he was bad at dancing. On the contrary, he was incredibly talented. But the other students didn't know that. They only saw a skinny, lanky kid with uncoordinated limbs trying to follow Michael Jackson moves. They mocked him mercilessly. "Hey, watch out," they'd yell as he practiced his spins. "You almost got me with that flying kick. Better stick to dancing, robot boy." Despite their taunts, Daniel kept practicing in secret. During summer break, he'd sneak into his local dance studio after hours and practice until his legs ached. By the time school started again, he had a routine he was proud of, a routine that was a reflection of his soul. But the bullying continued. The day the talent show was announced, the teasing reached a fever pitch. "So who's going to grace us with their presence at the talent show?" a group of students asked Daniel, knowing full well that he wanted to participate. "Oh, I can't wait to see what crazy dance you've come up with this year," another student chimed in sarcastically. Their words were like daggers, but Daniel knew he couldn't let them get to him. This was his chance to show them who he really was. The day of the talent show arrived. The gym was packed. Parents, students, and teachers were all there to support their friends and classmates. As each act finished, the crowd applauded politely, but nobody seemed particularly impressed. Then it was Daniel's turn. He walked onto the stage to a smattering of applause. His heart pounded in his chest. The spotlight hit him, and suddenly the gym went silent. All eyes were on him. He took a deep breath and started his routine. At first, the dance was slow, graceful, and elegant. The crowd watched in silence as Daniel moved across the stage, but as the music built, so did the intensity of his dance. He began to spin and flip, his movements becoming faster and more daring. The audience gasped as he leaped through the air, defying gravity. But then, something unexpected happened. Just as the music reached its climax, the lights flickered and died, plunging the gym into darkness. For a moment, there was silence. Then a giggle broke out, followed by laughter and jeers. "What now? Anyone got a flashlight? Maybe we should use our phones," someone yelled. Daniel didn't panic. In the darkness, he could hear the sneer of his tormentors. It was now or never. He began to dance in the dark, moving with a newfound freedom and power. His dance became a story, a tale of struggle and triumph. The audience leaned forward in their seats, captivated by his every move. As the lights came back on, the crowd erupted in applause. Even his bullies were on their feet, cheering wildly. That night, Daniel didn't just win the talent show. He won the respect and admiration of his peers. From that day forward, the gym was never silent when his name was called. No one laughed or sneered when he danced. They cheered and applauded because they saw not just a talented dancer, but a courageous young man who dared to be himself.